And we're back. It's been a while since I recorded the last one from a mix of just being super busy, general depression, and Baldur's Gate 3. So, continuing on. So, okay, last time we finished up the start of chapter 5. Go-Kage Summit happened, 5 Kage Summit, and then Naruto got control of Kurama. Everything is being underwhelming how this is presenting the story. Onto the Great Ninja War. These last couple of chapters seem like they're going to be short, so we'll just keep going. Okay. Oh, I thought this was... Sorry, I'm getting distracted, and then it's like, I thought this was going to be the He was determined to crush Naruto with all his might and negate everything he stood for. After Tobi completed Sasuke's surgery, someone unexpected appeared before him. It was Kabuto, infused with the cells of Orochimaru. He carried on his research of ninjutsu even after Orochimaru's death. Kabuto then proposed to fight alongside the Akatsuki, offering the forbidden jutsu of reanimation in exchange for Sasuke. After Tobi agreed to Kabuto's suggestion, he left for the Hidden Rain village to defeat Konan, who had broken away from the Akatsuki. That would have been cool if they made that a whole thing. Although Konan had kept Nagato's corpse hidden away, Tobi stole the Rinnegan from it and returned to the hideout. There, Tobi gave Kabuto a glimpse of the Akatsuki's military power. This power consisted of a 100,000-strong army produced by combining the chakra of the tailed beasts with the Gedo statue, along with the DNA of the first Hokage and the White Zetsu. Lots of stuff. Okay, yeah, it's like, wasn't this, like, my true self? Yeah, think about Kabuto is, you know, where he's going, where he's trying to be Orochimaru. Okay, so okay, at least we're front-loading the non-narrated Gaara's speech. The Allied Shinobi forces had 80,000 soldiers in total. But long-standing conflicts between villages meant negative tensions remained, breeding dissatisfaction and distrust among the ninja. This made it difficult to maintain a cohesive army. When the tension had reached boiling point, the appointed regiment leader, Gaara, gave a speech. Got my kitten running all over my shoulders. He spoke of how his friend Naruto, once a former enemy, had saved him from himself. I was gonna say, did I actually turn my recording on? Then he spoke of how the Akatsuki were after Naruto, and if he were to fall into their hands, the world would be finished. He expressed the pain they shared, how there were no enemies among them. Gaara implored everyone to work together in order to save their friends and the world from disaster. Gaara's speech resonated with the ninja, bringing cohesion to the group and a shared purpose to face the Akatsuki in battle. Jinchuriki reaching a lot of people in this. Yeah, again, Gaara's speech was real cool in, you know, just in general, and so it's like, yeah, it's a shame we can't get those awesome Liam O'Brien clips to, like, actually talk about the speech. Okay, the war begins. Again, at least we're front-loading all these. At last, the Fourth Great Ninja War had begun. The Allied Shinobi forces clashed with reanimated ninjas and White Zetsu. Troops in deadly battles throughout the ninja world. Blah, 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 blah. Dead members of the Akatsuki, former Kage, and skilled ninjas from various villagers were brought back to life and forced to fight under the orders of Kabuto. Kakashi once again confronted Zabuza and Haku, whom he once fought to the death in the Land of Waves. He told them they made it possible for Naruto to discover his ninja way, helping him grow into a remarkable ninja. I mean, I guess they covered that a little bit. You were the best opponents Naruto could have hoped for in his first battle. After proclaiming this, Kakashi sealed away Zabuza and Haku. He was furious that someone would use the reanimation jutsu to force the dead to fight against their own will. To put it lightly, and, you know, really putting, you know, doing the echo, just, like, really showing how much humanity Zabuza actually did have way back then, and how that was stripped away. Emerging resolve, refined ability, loving me, a performance pride, further growth, sublime gift. Okay. So, yeah, sucks that we're not getting the Zabuza boss fight like we did in... well, I mean, I guess that's redundant since we already did one, but whatever. Naruto heads into the battle. My goal is to get through this today. Let's retread most of what we just talked about. What we spent the last 5 minutes reading.
Allied shinobi forces clashed with powerful reanimated warriors in a horrific battle between the living and the dead.
I wish the Gold and Silver Brothers made the cuts. You know, I put that in my video.
Naruto
in my character wishlist video.
Without being notified, and together with Killer Bee, quickly departed their sanctuary. Harnessing the tailed beast power in Nine Tails chakra mode, he set out for the battlefield along with Killer Bee. Before they could arrive, the Raikage A and Tsunade appeared in order to block their path.
We're here to stop you. We can't let you go any further. If you insist upon trying to go, then right here, I will destroy you.
I've got a lot up my sleeve. I'm gonna win this battle for sure.
Right. So sorry, just letting things play out because, yeah, unable... Okay. 60%, 15 hit combo.
You won't get away. You gotta let
Whoop.
Naruto pass by, see? I'll vouch for his safety myself, mostly. What are you saying? This battle is to protect you two. If you were captured...
I mean the end of the world. Iruka-sensei told me.
Then why are you heading toward the battle? Are you that stupid?
Yes.
Spare the thought of everyone
But
suffering
also...
for that. Even if we win, if everyone's dead besides me, then what's the point? I don't want that.
B, get him.
Cherokee, your lives are not just your own. You're the power balance of the country, the strength of the villages. You're special to them.
In, you know, in a certain exploitative way. A can't confront his own feelings.
My dad let me meet my mom. He left Chakra behind so that when the Nine-Tailed Seal was opened, my mom could come see me, you know? It was only for a moment, but the two of them gave me something. Something so big that they made me believe I could do it. So I won't fail.
Naruto had inherited skills from his parents. So too had Killer Bee inherited skills from A. They knew they could not lose as long as they retained those things. They boldly declared this to A.
Let's go!
A threw a punch toward
This was really
Naruto
cool how they
full
did in
force.
Storm 3, but that was that game and this is this one.
Dodge.
Sorry, I don't mean to be negative like this. It feels bad. It,
Though
like,
his yellow
yeah.
flash of the leaf brought to mind his father, Minato.
It would have been cool if we got like an A costume of young him. That'd be kind of awesome.
Having passed the test, A allowed them to join the war.
Away. Again, I don't want to be dour. There's so much here. It's like, yeah, you are special to the village in some way. Sure. Because you are, you know, the bomb. So it's like, you know, the villagers care about you in one fashion, but it's not, you know, A, confronting his feelings about B, where all this is just to keep his brother safe. Oh. And, you know, there's a whole thing about how, you know, I've kind of forgot that, yeah, B was actually an adopted brother to A, and he was the only one who could match him. And it's just like the Raikage tradition to have, you know, become A, and then pass that name down, and then find their B.
Two unexpected figures. Nagato, who had tormented Naruto with the 6 paths of pain, and Sasuke's elder brother, Itachi.
Hey, guys.
Both of them had been reanimated by Kabuto.
Don't ask why Anko's there. We're never addressing that. Sorry.
Summoning jutsu.
Itachi was released from his reanimated state through Koto Amatsukami, a genjutsu of the highest caliber, which had once been stored in Naruto.
Yeah.
Nagato, under the control of Kabuto, attacked Naruto and Killer Bee with the power of Rinnegan.
And this was cool, you know, getting Itachi, having a lot of stuff pay off for
He
him.
engaged Nagato in combat.
And then, yeah, Nagato turns out, yeah, of course.
How dare you force me to fight him?
Yeah. Again, I kind of wish they expanded on this more in the, you know, 3, but...
He's back to full power.
It'll be splat.
What was my ninjutsu?
I'm too dangerous like this. You better defeat me. Quickly!
Yeah, no kidding.
That nonplussed... Sorry.
He's got fight. He'll put you out for the night.
Yeah, Naruto, you need to stop me. I'm really dangerous. Yeah, I know. Have you seen what you did to my village?
No, you can do this. It's about time. I'm taking some.
Okay, I didn't think that was gonna kill him. There we go. Yeah, but you know, seeing Nagato come back and actually have to fight himself, and yeah, it's like, oh yeah, of course he's got all the powers the 6 Paths of Pain had. It's just how they were channeled. But between Itachi and, you know, 2 Jinchuriki, they're able to get around him.
Sorry about all this.
Just before being sealed, Nagato regained his senses. Promising to watch over Naruto's story, he declared it would become a great masterpiece.
I'm trying to remember the wording. It's like, you know, Jiraiya was the, you know, great start. Nagato was the failed sequel. And Naruto will be the trilogy wrap-up that will, you know, exceed everyone's expectations.
More on my own.
On your own?
Bro, I did that once. Did not turn out well.
No matter how strong you get, don't ever try to take it all on alone. If you do, you're guaranteed to fail. Simply becoming Hokage won't make everyone accept you. Everyone's acceptance is what gets you there. Never forget your friends.
They're the whole reason they're fighting for you and why you're fighting for them. Yeah, and that's the interesting thing about Itachi here is just sort of like, yeah, it's like, I'm going to stop, I don't know, sad, because I've just got hindsight about, yeah, Itachi, where it's just like, yeah, do not take on burdens or suffering. Ooh, stuffed Sharingan Crow is a substitution item. That's cute. Or wait, no, that's a cosmetic. Okay, whatever. But yeah, it's like, do not take all this on your own. You know, if you have friends, you know, get their help and work together with people. You do not have to carry, you know, the world on your shoulders. I tried. It ended really badly. And that's just interesting how that changes how, like, Naruto sees Itachi in the end and how Sasuke sees Itachi in the end. Okay, a battle with the legends. Now this was cool. Okay, going into Madara. Ow, 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 ow. Sorry, I got my kitten on top of my shoulders and back and scratching the back of my neck.
In the meantime,
It's like we're not even talking.
and the Tsuchikage had gained the upper hand in a fight against Kages from the past.
I wish they expanded on this more in Storm 3, because they gave a lot of closure to Gaara and really got into his father's, you know, hang-ups, and it was kind of sweet to see him come around. But anyways.
But a new shinobi who had been reanimated turned the tide against them.
That'd be amazing if we had... if we had
It
the,
was Madara, the man known as the legend of the Uchiha.
That'd be amazing if we had, like, a, you know, a warrior section where you're just playing as Madara tearing through hundreds of shinobis.
I fought him before. I'm the perfect match for him.
Oh, how naive.
No, that won't do. The ninja world depends on this battle. I'm fighting too.
It's stuff like this. Like, this fight was so cool when it happened. Why can't they just, you know, play the actual anime scene while having, like, conversations or narration underneath
But
it?
with him as an opponent, I'll make an exception. Kazekage, Naruto, we're stopping him.
It'd be great if we could just play as Madara during this. Again, I've said this before, but it's like I would really like a Naruto Warriors game in the same vein as, you know, Fire Emblem Warriors or Hyrule Warriors. Whoops, or like, yeah, Band of the Hawk. But I just think that'd be fun.
You'd be gravely mistaken.
And then I'm just imagining a scene where it's like, yeah, you play as Madara just fighting the allied shinobi forces, just tearing through them. That'd be great.
The Tsuchikage.
I mean, a Warriors game wouldn't really work in the scheme of Naruto, just because you have to fight those big hordes. There's a couple of things you could do. I got ideas, but, you know, to get stuff to happen. Whoop!
Victory is out of the question for you.
Won't know until I try.
The future is not for you. It is for us who live in the here and now. Victory belongs to the allied shinobi force.
There we go.
Sage Art! Massive Rasengan Mega Barrage! I'll end this war with my own hands. I won't fail.
What did we just talk about, bro? Madara getting hit by dozens of giant Rasengans. Only a scratch. At least the S ranks have been easy.
Don't get your hopes up, old man.
Oh, I was gonna say, it's like, are we at least gonna get the Kage versus Madara boss fight, or... This would be a lot more effective with sound effects and motion.
This is thanks for entertaining me. I shall blow you clean away.
Neil Kaplan is so good. Here's the second one. Sorry, it's awe-striking the first time you see Madara do this, and then when he brings out the second one, it's kind of like, it's comical, but in a way that's just sort of like, oh, they are so outmatched. Sorry, adjusting in my chair.
But against Madara's unimaginable might, Naruto, Gaara, and the Tsuchikage Onoki were all pushed to their limits.
I wasn't going to say anything, but I heard him say Tushikage, and I just sort of like, I was going to say things like, let it go, let it go, let it go. Did I hear that right?
To lend their support. Once again, uniting all 5 Kage on a single battlefield.
Leave this Madara to us. We'll settle this quickly. I leave the other Madara to you as a step toward hope for the future.
We will protect you on this battlefield, so you go to the other side and fight to protect us. Naruto, this is our message to you. Victory is ours!
The ninja villages, once separate, now joined together in an alliance.
Sorry.
This may lead to an end to the chaos and hatred of the ninja world. Entrusting Naruto with the fight against Tobi, the 5 Kage faced off against Madara.
There, I just... I mean, Madara. Okay, fair enough. Again, I understand what they're trying to do with, like, the reaction stuff. Like, I think that's cool, you know. I like the idea of just, like, having certain reaction sets for, you know, interacting with people and going through these memories. It's just a shame they're doing these memories so dirty.
Using his Rinnegan jutsu to control reanimated Jinchuriki, Tobi prepared for battle. Sent by the 5 Kage, Naruto and Killer Bee encountered Tobi and steeled themselves for battle.
And I'm gonna enjoy ripping that mask off of you!
To remove this mask, you will have to break bones.
Alright, if you insist. I also tried equipping, well, yeah. I was gonna say, there's customization to, like, alright.
Both of you Madaras.
Well, at least we're not doing the,
The only Madara, right? Right?
The real Madara appeared on another battlefield, which means you're
Hold on, I didn't even look at my battle conditions.
fake. Tell me, who are you? Too weak.
I am nobody.
I'm no one. And I don't want to be anyone. All that matters now is that Project Tsukinome succeeds. There is but no reason to exist in this hopeless world. You, Jinchu.
Nice, I forgot about Mini Tail Beast Rasengan. Or Mini Rasen Shuriken with the toe drop.
No despair, or am I mistaken? I am certain that you all have some understanding of the despair of which I speak.
Don't assume being bonded to a tail
Images that
beast
go
is
hard.
bad.
It's just Naruto dropping. I mean, it's just an homage to A rank. It's just an homage to his Sage Mode appearance, but it's still cool.
Hey, Tails, that be me, the rapping Killer Bee. Ooh-wee! Tail Bee's 8 twists.
Wee.
Go! Just as they were about to counterattack, Tobi forced 3 of the Jinchuriki to fully transform and begin a ferocious assault.
I was gonna say, are we gonna fight Are we gonna fight the
You're
Bijou modes or?
Super Leaf Adamantine Hurricane!
Kakashi and Guy. Yeah, they didn't really address Kakashi and Guy showing up to do, or you know, to fight at the end of Storm 3. Fire it up. Yeah. But yeah, the fight between those three and Toby is actually pretty cool. The Jinchuriki. Toby, Great Ninja War, Encyclopedia pages, Kurama. Sorry.
Even under the overwhelming onslaught, Naruto managed to communicate with the beast known as Four Tails.
You mean... never mind. I was gonna say, you mean Son Goku? Perhaps literally going into a whole thing about how important it is to know the names of the Bijou. But I suppose it's just sort of like...
revealed to Naruto that Nine Tails' true name was Kurama, which made Naruto deeply desire friendship. Naruto's greatest desire was to befriend the tailed beasts.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna take care of that hatred in you someday.
Sorry.
This softened Kurama's hardened heart and convinced him to cooperate.
You're not a demon fox anymore. You're my partner.
Yeah, and that panel, that shot is amazing.
Anyway, let's get going.
Are we actually going to be able to rip it up as Ninetales in Ninetales mode, actually? Defeat Tail... Yay! Versus Yugito Ni, use ninjutsu attack 3 times.
Naruto, the power of the Nine Tails.
Kurama, let's go!
Oh, that... I'm just sort of like...
I'm not allowed to sit around and do nothing at a time like this. Our first tailed beast state isn't perfect. So, this isn't gonna last too long.
Enough!
Whoops.
So stubborn.
Everything I can to make sure you lose!
Resist all you want.
There we go.
Have no future.
Okay, that was honestly better than the fighting the Jinchuriki like we did in Storm 3, where it's just like, hey, in-game it feels so much more satisfying and visceral than like the kind of like lower angle, making it feel like it's bigger even though it's massive, but everything's so freaking slow.
Beasts and Jinchuriki under Toby's control. They revealed their names to him and entrusted him with the future relationship between humans and tailed beasts. Honoring their trust, Naruto successfully released them from the Jinchuriki. Slowly but surely, his growth began to exceed Toby's expectations. Toby began to fear that his plans were unwinding.
All right. I didn't hit the reaction, but yeah, fired up would have been. Anyways, sorry, lots of, closure coming in to, wrap up Naruto and Kurama's stuff, but yeah, no time. The game's not taking the time, so why am I going to? Not to be that way.
As the battle with Toby unfolded, Sasuke, who had awakened his eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, set out for the battlefield. Along the way, he happened upon Itachi, who had been reanimated. He was on his way to Kabuto's hideout to put a stop to the chaos that his reanimation was causing. Sasuke poured out his feelings to the brother he had long thought to be dead. Itachi was sparing in his response. The two brothers soon found themselves squaring off against Kabuto together. Kabuto had injected Orochimaru's cells into himself in the hopes of surpassing his former master's power. Appalled by Kabuto's transformation, Sasuke braced himself for the battle with Itachi at his side.
Itachi, you always told me later, and next time, and then you died. So this time, I'll make sure you keep that promise.
Right.
Sorry, I'm paying attention. Just support attack ninjutsu, 60%. Okay.
Go on. Tremble before my power.
Are we actually doing the Kabuto boss fight?
Sage.
I can't believe
Oh, hey, we're finally doing something cool.
As I recall, you hated each other.
It's complicated.
Fight me side by side.
Shoot.
Interesting. I attained perfect power. Let's see how long you last against me.
Dang it.
All right.
Is this it? All you've done is implant Orochimaru's leftovers. You're worse than the original.
Did you think that this was the full extent of my powers?
No, prove me wrong.
Naive of you.
Our goal is to make him undo the reanimation. Don't overdo it.
He seems to have acquired Orochimaru's power.
Seems to. You don't say, Sasuke. Whoops. Okay, there's maybe splitting up the Kabuto boss fight like they've been doing the other ones.
About time. First on fireball jutsu.
All right.
It's about time.
Having knowledge of snakes is not enough to defeat me.
Sasuke.
All right.
Here I got it.
There we go.
It's about time.
Yeah, splitting up the boss fight.
Well
Hit and miss on that,
But I've
because...
been perfected.
Yeah.
And a little wound like this is nothing to me.
Impressive powers of recovery.
What now?
Leave it to me. I'll trap him with a visual jutsu.
A visual jutsu? What are you?
It's pretty cool and complicated and
You don't
existentially
really have
dreadful.
Time to talk, you know. Sage art, inorganic reanimation.
That's...
Sasuke.
Right.
Got nothing to say, I'm just focusing.
My sensory abilities are superior to what they were. No.
Sorry, the no that usually plays on that. I'm trying to remember what it was in, Storm 3 was like, no! Bad. I don't remember that being it. Okay. Sorry, we need so few stars to actually finish this.
What a wonderful situation. Sage art, white extreme attack.
Something about the music just doesn't feel right here. I don't remember. Something about... Okay. So I know I'm nitpicking. It's just like something seems off. I don't know what it is.
A jutsu that freezes movement with light, sound, and vibration.
I was prepared for it, and I can move freely. Now I'll just... Huh? How did you manage that?
I can read your movements. Now I'll control you.
You've already lost, bro.
Control.
The rest of this boss fight's just formality.
Is this the visual jutsu you are talking about? What are you trying to do?
The ultimate visual jutsu, one that controls his fate.
Nonsense.
Good.
Izanami!
You seem to be planning something, but nothing you do can affect me now. I have every ability there is. No one can touch me.
Except a Sharingan, because you don't have our bodies yet. Oh! I remember that guy!
To me.
Yeah, through Kabuto, this is the title of the first time I make Sasuke do coordinated attack against Kabuto.
Itachi, I assume you're here to lift the
Hold on a second. Who is now in a vulnerable state? What? Okay.
animation, but unfortunately, things won't go your way.
Just the wording of that's weird.
If you think you've become a god, controlling life and death, you're very much in error. You think this jutsu is perfect, but it has a weakness.
Does it really? That's very interesting. Would you mind telling me what it is for
No.
future reference?
This jutsu has one weak point, one risk. Me.
Yeah. You tell him.
Let me fight.
Die.
Right.
Take this! No matter how hard you fight, it won't work on me. I'm perfection itself!
Since you don't know the true power of the Uchiha, nothing you say means anything.
Isn't Izanami ready yet?
All in due time, boy.
Need a little more time.
Fire style. Fireball, flame control.
Die.
Oop, forgot.
Let me fight.
No. I can't swap out partners anyways.
Die.
Yasaka beads.
Oh god, what a trip. So yeah.
Let me fight.
Sasuke, no, there are ghosts. We got Langoliers coming after us. That didn't hurt.
Sasuke.
Stay close to me.
Sasuke, the Hidden Leaf's darkness hounded your brother to his doom. You can't forgive that. I know exactly how you feel. I'm the same way. I understand you.
Don't listen to him, Sasuke.
Fire style. Fireball
He's an
jutsu.
even better liar than I am. Besides,
And you know how good of a liar I am.
I am Itachi Uchiha of the Hidden Leaf.
Inferno style flame control.
I think he ain't let up.
Let me fire style. Fireball jutsu. Over here. Take this.
I'm trying to do other combos.
Resistance is futile.
There we go.
Amaterasu.
Let me fight.
I'm just not gonna move. Whoops. That might have just taken away my S rank, falling for that one hit. And, you know, this was a hard fight in Storm 3. Like, you just got so much to worry about.
Fireball jutsu is all but decided. You lose, Kabuto.
Yeah, lost my S rank at the end there. Oh, yeah, this was a really tough fight. Even if you had, like, you know, a...
I have Lord
Sorry.
power.
Even if you had, like, the special bento box that maxes out your attack and defense, it's still a tough battle. Gotcha again, Snake.
Huh?
As I have said, I can read your movements.
Your slow, predictable movements.
Now I'll begin Izanami.
That's cool. Oh my god, my brother!
And I told you that everything was under my control.
I was gonna say, is he crying? No, it's the slime. No!
Sasuke, stay close to me.
Well, deja vu. And I'm sick of it.
Yeah, I don't think they're doing the Izanami thing as good as in 3. It feels like they're even changing how the, you know, events work, and it's just not hitting the same way 3 did. Because, yeah, they're doing the wavy stuff too early. It's like... Anyways. Because they did that multiple times throughout the fight just to mess with you.
Sasuke, stay close to me.
Wasn't until like the 3rd or 4th time you did it where it's just like, wait a minute, hold on.
You've fallen prey to my visual jutsu.
Impossible. I am perfect. I could never...
Don't you see? You're nowhere near perfect.
Accept that. You dunce.
Itachi Uchiha!
I was gonna say, Kazu's back at full health. Oh, right, because it's all...
He can't escape from this loop.
He'll be preoccupied
This is
for a bit.
Izanami, the jutsu that determines fate. I can finally see the end. Father. Mother. We parted ways long ago. But now, those who cannot accept themselves are doomed to fail. Those such as Kabuto. And my own past self. Yes, what Kabuto is doing now is a mistake. However, to condemn him alone is also a grave mistake.
he can come back. He can be won
I pray
over.
that, unlike myself, he realizes this before death claims him. Tsukuyomi.
After subduing Kabuto, Itachi had him perform the seals to dispel the reanimation jutsu. As Itachi began to dissolve, Sasuke said that he could never forgive the Hidden Leaf for what it did to him. He explained that although he understood Itachi's wishes, he must still destroy the village that Itachi once protected.
Again, like I keep saying, it's like, this is also a great scene that they're just not going to give the time to, so I'm not going to expound all my feelings on that.
No matter what you become, I will always love you.
A lot of complicated feelings right now. Yeah, again, I got a lot to say about, you know, Sasuke and Itachi's relationship here, but it's, like, not worth expounding upon, because then, like, my explanation will be longer than the entire boss fight. Okay. Because we're almost done with this chapter. No, wait, actually, that was the end of the chapter. Snake Professor, Dragon Cave, Snake Professor. I was thinking, it's like, oh yeah, that has to be the end, because, yeah, quiz thing. Fourth Grade Ninja War Part 1. You found a page, reconciliation, shared struggle of former enemies. On the bonds forged by overcoming hatred, which moved you the most? After uncovering the hidden truth and finding love, Sasuke and Itachi are brothers once more. Freed from the confines of hatred, Naruto and Kurama work together. Okay, you know what? Honestly, that's kind of like a more interesting question than the rest of them. It's just sort of like, where do you stand, like, morally on something? It's like, no, it's just like, what part did you enjoy most? Is kind of like, you know, a nice thing. I'm actually interested to see what the statistics are on this, because Naruto first, you know, working together with Kurama and getting that all figured out was so freaking satisfying, like, the first time I saw it, but I've come to appreciate and love what happened with Sasuke and Itachi more over time, so I think I'll go with that for this one. Okay. That might not be busted like the other ones, I'm assuming. Okay. But, yeah. Not many, yeah, like, just thinking. Okay. So, yeah, again, lots of cool stuff. Like, after rereading the Ninja War, or Fourth Grade Ninja War arcs, you know, it's like, there's actually a lot of cool stuff there. I know it gets big, it gets complicated, so people lost interest, or, you know, it's just like there's so much going on. But going back over it, it's like, there's a lot of cool nuances and moments in there. And reveals and, you know, character changes that are really cool, but yeah, it's kind of hard to parse out. Like, in Storm 3, it's hard to parse out, and in this, where everything's so shortened and condensed, it's even harder. So, with that, we'll wrap up here for right now. Next time we continue, we're almost done. We should be able to finish up the second half of the war, which feels like it's not a lot of time. Okay, what's this going to be? Okay, versus Toby, then, you know, probably versus Obito, or, oh wait, no, I bet this is going to be, Jubito. This might be Madara, and then the last one's probably going to be up to Kaguya, so this might be Six Paths, Madara. Okay, I'm just taking a guess. We'll wrap up here for right now, and next time we continue on to Chapter 7. We're almost done. Whoops. Almost done. And then I'm looking, this is what I'm interested in, is getting to this final chapter and seeing what's up with Indra and Ashura and seeing how that wraps up, or see where that's going, because that's like the only new, yeah, okay. We'll wrap up here for right now, and we'll get there soon enough. So, until next time, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off.